Hello and welcome to another Forza Horizon 4 video. Now, in recent years, a type of car that's been growing ever more popular is SUVs. Myself, Tiger and Lewis, like most people, are quite confused as to why they're growing so popular, and I think us three generally don't really like SUVs. However, we couldn't really decide on which one was the least worst. This led to a big debate, so we decided to take the SUV that we thought was best and meet up at a car park just outside of Ambleside for a series of challenges. I was the first to arrive. If you have to have an SUV, then it only makes sense that you go for the most stylish. Obviously, this is the Maserati Levante S. With 424 horsepower, it can go from 0 to 60 in just 5.2 seconds, and it has a V6 which is technically a Ferrari engine, so obviously it's going to be the best.
And you see, what I've brought is just the best SUV. It's a Dodge Durango SRT. It has a 6.5 litre V8 motor producing 470 horsepower and 470 foot-pounds of torque. And to be honest, that Maserati looks puny.
What do you mean it looks puny? That's no styling to it. They've just drawn a rectangle. That looks like a 5-year-old's just designed that. It looks terrible.
Have you seen my bonnet?
I have, yeah.
Look
it
how cool
ridiculous.
my bonnet is.
You've got nostrils on
No,
it. It's unnecessary. You don't need it. It looks ridiculous on a car
Beautiful.
like this. On a Viper,
is.
yes.
This is the Viper of SUVs.
I've got bird flu. A bird must have given me it. Anyway, I've bought a Porsche. It's got an engine. It's 2.9 litre. Something.
Do you know how many cylinders? How much power?
No.
No?
434.
You just bought a car.
2 odd tons. Yeah.
Right.
It's
Okay.
a car.
Well, I mean, I do quite like the Macan, to be honest, but I think mine will still be better, and certainly better than that Dodge.
What is that?
To be honest, I kind of expected you to bring the Dodge, because you're the resident American here.
That's that Demuro. What? Okay.
Durango.
First of all, that is the most ungainly, repulsive piece of automotive navery I've ever seen, and that is an all-looks SUV from a budget Ferrari.
No, you see, mine and Tiger's
That
cars
I
are made
can
by
agree
sports
with.
car makers. Dodge just makes, well, trucks and muscle cars with
Viper.
technology from the
Just
1800s.
Let's not get bogged down with who's
Challenger.
got the best SUV. I'm not in the mood to argue.
'Cause
I've
it's
got
mine.
bird flu.
That's not relevant to
Stop
anything.
arguing.
I've got
Shut
more
up. What's the
cylinders
first
and more
challenge?
power.
Shut up.
Because I was beginning to die from my malady, we quickly moved on to the first challenge.
So, for the first challenge, obviously, we're doing a drag race to test out the SUV's straight line performance. Now, it's very close between me and the Macan. It's about the same amount of horsepower. Just ignore his Tiger's dying in the background. It's very light, though, the Porsche. The Durango, most amount of power, and the heaviest, so I really don't know what's going to
Most
happen
power,
here.
the most cylinders, and the most torque.
Yeah, and probably the biggest. It is the
I'm
heaviest,
hopeful
as
for
I
this
said.
one.
Yeah, I think the Porsche might do well. Come on. Go. No wheel spin.
Speed in the Durango.
Oh, no, we're on to the Durango.
Durango's off.
Oh, this is terrible.
The Levante got an awful start.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
he's
didn't
dropping
pick up
back.
at all. I'm actually catching on the Dodge. Come on. Come on, come on,
Porsche
come on.
power.
I'm catching on it. Come on! Yes! Oh!
Look at that.
Very close finish. But not quite. Well, we got the
Oh my
same
god,
time.
we got the same time!
I'm going to still count me as being third because I was clearly in third there. But the Porsche, about half a second in front.
Half a second ahead.
Exactly
Yeah.
half a second. Did well there. Has the best bits of power.
Ah, yeah, deserve it.
So, the Porsche gets most of the points in that challenge. So, for the second challenge, we come here to the Princess Street Gardens track to also test out the performance of our SUVs on tarmac. Through the trendy streets of Edinburgh, obviously SUVs are going to see most of their life going around the streets of cities like London and Edinburgh, and we're going to see how fast they can get around them, because that's obviously a very important thing to know. Starting
It's not trendy, it's 8,000 years old.
I was wondering about that adjective as well. The Dodge gets a good launch, I'll tell you.
It does, yeah. Saw that in the
Does
drag
it?
race.
But it's long, that's why. Very stable.
He has actually
Good
taken
turn,
the
isn't it?
steer, he hasn't made it.
Come on, V6.
Power!
Oh, we're all here.
We're all here, yeah.
Oh, I've hit the curve.
Get the cut back.
Quite hard. I've hit a bin!
Oh, thank you for disposing of that for me before I hit it.
No!
Yeah!
But you were stuck quicker than me on the straight line.
I'm gonna squeeze the Porsche. Oh, I can really feel the weight to it now, I'll be honest.
Ah! Come on, Porsche!
I'm gonna have
Take
to
it
actually
flat.
come behind here.
Take it flat, yes! I've gained some speed, I'm up the inside of him.
That might miss
Taking
a
out some
checkpoint.
fences. Ah, the way!
Yes!
God, no.
God, that really messed you up in that final corner. You cannot let the Porsche win everything.
No!
Yes, we can.
That was a dive.
Yes, we can. I saw that.
Got the position,
Looked like
didn't
an
it?
assassination attempt to me.
It was.
No.
Yeah.
No.
He's got a car big enough for it. He can just shove me out of the way.
Oh my god, look at that!
The Porsche is just running away with it. I don't think even if we weren't battling, I don't think we could catch up.
I didn't realise. I'm too busy bastling my own car here. For the cutback. I've hit the wall.
Should we have an extra point for best lap? I feel like we should.
Should we?
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright then.
Okay. Why not?
Yeah, fair game.
Oh my God,
Blistering
the
sector times from the Germans. Very nice.
Ah! Don't hit the stairs.
Oh no, there's traffic.
Just thrown a bicycle at me.
Oh no! Whatever will you do?
Improve on my lap
The
time.
neutral steer in this car is impeccable. Excellent run through there, actually.
Don't hit the wall. Yep.
Wrong gear around there.
Gained some time on the
PDK
challenge,
isn't
I'll be
working with me.
honest.
Ah! No!
Oh, he's
I
gone
missed my
very
braking point.
wide. I'm not to hit
An
the
ultimate lap.
foliage.
That was a
Oh,
good
no.
lap.
Drifted around first corner.
He's on the track. I
That's not
shifted
gonna
too
help me.
Early.
Oh no, I've ruined it.
I'm gonna show off by setting the fastest lap on the final lap.
Yeah, Durango really isn't made for this. But what is it made for? Taking the kids to school, maybe. The football practice.
Not
Not even
have this blasphemy out my beautiful vehicle.
Oh, it's a blistering lap time, 7/10 faster than what I did before. Oh, there's no. Oh,
I don't think
There's
there's
no
going to be
competition.
any competition here. Yeah. I don't think it's quick. What was this lap? 59.0. I got
He's
a 1 minute
second
0.
faster than I am.
Durango got a 1 minute 2.
Yeah.
1.2. So while Tiger dies again,
ah, nice.
she gets the maximum amount of points again.
To whom it may concern.
God's sake.
You got
To him it may concern. So now we've actually gone off the road to test the off-road capabilities of our SUVs, and we're going to start with the extreme because we're going to be driving up a river. Well, say driving, we're going to be racing, all three of us at the same time up a river in our cars. So how do we feel about this? Because I'm not all too confident, but it is.
I don't
Spencer's
worry about
alright.
it.
But I think our two cars are just going to get blown away by the river and Lewis is just going to sink.
No,
Yeah, 'cause it's too heavy.
have the most torque, I have the most power,
It's true.
and it's the longest.
What's
How is that
Right,
going to
what to
help?
do with
It's just got the
anything?
longest wheelbase, it's just going to get stuck.
yeah?
Stability.
Get stuck on the bumps.
Right.
Okay, in 3, 2, 1, go! Maybe a bit of a head start.
You
He was
put
so
that
on
on
two.
two!
Dead that.
It was on go for me. I'm
There
going
we
to take
go,
what I
I
can
can't
get.
see a thing.
The Porsche's
Sure
already
it
ahead.
was. Two does
Already
not mean
ahead.
go in my world.
Yes, it
I'm
does.
not worried. The Porsche is going to get stuck.
Oh,
the
Christ.
Maserati will break. Where's the river gone?
The tree, I've lost the
Where's-
river. The Dodge has done a legal overtake on me. That is.
Our
Oh.
legal one, yes.
Oh my god, it's beside me! No! What was the big one?
fallen over. I've fallen over,
The
Oh,
but
Italians are failing.
There goes the Maserati. It's just me and the Dodge left. He's gonna
Oh,
clinch it. Can I take
okay.
2 in 1?
I've got
I
some
just took 2
clear
in
air.
Yes, I've done it as well.
there we
Oh,
go.
God,
Lovely.
Some speed.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! No, he's absolutely murdered my run. Where's my camera? I'm stuck.
Where am I?
No,
I'm
the
stuck too.
longest.
Hello, guys. Oh,
I guys, I'm genuinely stuck.
there we go. Bye. It's the long wheelbase is stuck
No.
through.
Yes, what did I tell you? Come on, just a few more.
Oh, massive
Rocks
jump.
here, no!
We're gonna do some rock
Oh.
climbing here.
Like the finish line's in sight.
It's fairly
Oh,
close.
there's rocks there, no!
Make an overtake. Come on, Maserati. While the battle between me and Tiger was getting close, Lewis's Durango was getting acquainted with the rocks.
That's not,
Or
it's
just
all
not having a good day.
washed away for the Dodge. I can see the road up ahead. Here we go.
Yeah, it's just up there.
Come on, get straight.
No, the
Get straight,
Porsche.
no!
Oh yes, he's spun.
No!
He's off the road. I mean,
Still ahead.
oh.
Come on, come on. Come on, just keep it. It's thin, this one. It's really
No.
tight.
Oh well, I've fallen over.
Oh, yes. There's a backwards, there's an upside down Levante. Across
I'm
the
gonna have to get
line
going
in
before
first
Dodge gets
place. Who's going to get second?
Come on, just use the side. There we go.
Is it going to be?
Ah,
That's going to be the
I'm so disappointed. I could have had that. Gonna be me second.
Eddie's across the line.
Gonna go see
Link
that.
has scuppered me again.
Yeah.
Oh.
What was that about saying? It's
Was that about
Right,
bragging
no.
about your leg?
The USA helped the Germans up that one jump, and the plucky USA car got stuck due to the Germans.
He's stuck.
Try use the right hand side because it's quite. You're actually too long to get up there.
Oh, he's given up.
You
Oh,
can't
he's
get
got
up
to
there.
give up probably.
It's because he's got an 18-foot long overhang.
Oh,
There we go.
Let's go around the waterfall.
and
So
across
even
the
with
line,
cheating-
finally.
Germans scuppered the Americans.
You flipped me.
You still got up it due to the flip. That is. And after that, a completely irrelevant test, we moved on.
Right, so after the river expedition, we've come here to the Tarnhouse Scramble for a proper rally race. Now, the Porsche might actually be pretty good here because it won the race in the river, so we know it's pretty good off-road and it's good at going around the track. So, yeah, and it's won everything
Maybe.
until now, hasn't it?
The launch for the Durango is the
Durango's
best.
got.
We need a
I've got
launch
the
test.
acceleration on him.
I got a terrible start. I don't.
Oh
know
my
why,
god, I'm
but
sliding
we're
all
up here
over
now.
the place. It's like I've got no grip at all. Jesus.
Good
I know
handling
it
for
is,
the,
it's Rally
for the
Heritage.
Maserati.
What it is.
Rally Heritage. Do any of our cars are Rally Heritage? There was some Porsche rally cars back in the day.
The 911 and the 959 Dakar and
Yeah, the 911.
the Dodge is just no. Maserati. I
Yeah,
don't think
no,
have
and Maserati really isn't.
Yeah.
Just no grip.
Send up
There we go.
inside.
I mean,
Trust the
sends it
brakes.
into my door.
Yes,
Get
I've
the
got the
The X on the
lead.
side doesn't mean
pushed
crash
out.
here.
Yes, it does.
X does not mark.
X marks the spot.
Extended
Oh, that
line
was a
through
good
the
pass.
fences.
Yeah.
Very nice. Sliding through the mud like a proper off-roader would do. Gone out a little bit wide there. Quinn's drifting behind me and the Dodge is understeering into a wall.
Avoid the water. Come on. Make a mistake. You know you want to. Ah!
What do you do?
I hit a bump or something and I nearly rolled it.
Oh yeah, I've hit that bump every single time.
Inside. Not a corner you usually make a move at, but it's alright.
I don't think there's been a
that's what
single
you do.
corner where I've not slid round it, I'll be honest.
Cut back.
No cutback for you. If I lose, it's because of bird flu.
Yeah, you've been waiting to use that excuse and you haven't been able to yet.
I know, I'm just too good, even with a disease.
I ran the outside and I got the
And was
inside.
that all?
The left hander.
Gonna have to do what you did last lap.
Do not.
Yes,
put
I've got the
my
traction.
Oh, he's got me. Yeah,
I nearly rolled it again.
my last opportunity, we have to send it.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna have to pull the handbrake slightly.
He's back ahead. I don't think I'm gonna have many more chances here.
You are closer than you were last lap at this section, I think ever so slightly.
I don't think it's enough though.
No, this corner's fast enough, I can
Go
just
for
hold
another
the
line. Nah, he's done it. Ah, first race.
Nice. First thing I've won
Bird flu.
for the Maserati.
All down to bird flu.
All down to bird flu. Right, and I got fastest lap too.
Yeah.
We're not going to give up
I
on this
know.
part for that because that would seem a bit unfair, I think. Just giving it out now when I've won. Is the Dodge going to finish?
I don't know actually.
13 seconds. But that was a good race though, between us two. The Dodge,
Yeah.
well, it's not doing too well, is it?
He did finish, 3 seconds to spare.
Yeah. So, the next challenge for SUVs is a Sumo challenge. We're up here at the airstrip once again, on the containers, and we're just going to push each other off, and the last one standing will obviously win. This will be a good test of our SUV's toughness, and I think the Durango might actually have a chance here, because it's just heavy. So we just push us about, probably. So, are we all ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, in 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, I've stalled it. Clutch kick it to get going. And the Porsche's just avoided the initial crash. Agileness of my Maserati. Avoid the thing.
I saw that.
No!
God, it just doesn't move. It's just immovable. It doesn't have the res. It just doesn't have the torque. The low-down torque is abysmal in this.
Ooh. The sideways point is scary, man.
Oh my god!
Go on,
Stop
man.
it.
Let's go.
Help!
Let's go.
Help! No, not that way!
Come on,
no,
push
don't
the
help like
Porsche off.
that! No!
Yes.
It's off.
Yes!
Ah.
We got the Porsche off, but no. Oh god. Yes! Yes! Nice spin. That was a really nice spin. No, 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 no! Oh, yeah. You've got me off.
Oh,
I'm hanging on, but it's not really on it, is it? Yep, there you go.
There we go.
So the Durango wins something and the
The
Porsche loses
Durango
something.
wins. Actually, I mean, to no one's surprise, it wins the Sumo challenge.
Yeah.
So I think we shall move on now. We shall move on to the next and final challenge.
Immovable.
So for the final challenge of our SUVs, we're going to test out their off-road abilities to the extreme, because we're racing from the bottom of the map here in Broadway, and we're going to go up to Edinburgh to a danger sign on Arthur's Seat. We have some, to add on to all of this, we have some damage turned on to test the toughness of our SUVs, and we'll give out a bonus point to whoever's car is the least broken. So, are we all ready for this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, in 3, 2, 1, go! Move! Come on, car.
Got a good launch.
Where has he gone?
No, we
gone
can't go across
backwards.
country, so you can just go anywhere. And I've taken that to my advantage from the
Have you
start.
though? I still think you're in last.
Oh my god, I almost flipped.
I think I am, but you know.
close.
Oh god.
Tree,
There's a lot of thick
tree.
trees here.
Oh,
This is
oh,
not
oh.
good. Yeah.
Hello, Lewis.
I'm miles back, this has not gone well.
Yeah, your ingenious start
Oh.
plan hasn't really worked, has it?
It's not worked at all.
Wasn't so ingenious at all.
There's
He's just completely overtaken.
you're going past.
We can't let the Durango win
God,
this. He's
it's
just
carrying
shot off.
major speed.
No, he has shut off.
Oh, my engine's
Like a
on
stunt
20%. How is it? Oh!
My engine is on 3%.
Ooh, 17%.
I've just screamed past the Porsche.
Yeah, I was scared of that jump.
Absolutely flying.
keeping it
through the
absolutely.
city. Oh, I just saw the dragon
Reckless.
disappear.
Respawned.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Oh, Gwyn.
Oh, I've done quite a bit of damage there.
I narrowly
Oh,
avoided that
oh.
tree by about 3
Bit
inches there.
sketchy.
My engine's on 33%. It doesn't
know.
sound too healthy, I'm not gonna
7%.
lie. The steering is quite broken as well.
2%. Don't
I've
steer
not
into
done
me.
it too much good off that jump. Down
Here's
the
the
hill.
highway, we're just gonna skip over that.
We're all taking damage, I
Oh,
think,
he's
here.
not happy at all.
Yeah, mine is down on power, I can feel it.
Okay, I'm through the
Oh, the
trees.
Durango is
He's gonna
poorly.
make it.
I physically can't
The
go fast
Durango
enough
is
to
actually
catch
gonna
up.
win.
It's too broken.
I don't know where the finish line is.
No.
There,
Through the flags.
Oh.
Oh, I've rolled. We're back on
Oh,
the
he's
wheels.
rolled it.
That's really done
Can
it.
me in the Durango then?
That's properly done it.
I can't climb. I've lost all the power.
Oh, he's there! Come on, can I clinch it? The finish line! Come on! Come on, little
That was so
Porsche!
close there.
He's so massive!
Yes! Yes! Push me over the edge.
Oh my god, what a finish!
Well, for
no,
two.
power.
Oh, that does mean that my engine is 30% more. That's because I pushed him over the finish line there.
Well, yeah, maybe
So,
we'll give a bonus
I don't
point for
think-
damage.
How did he win it?
Hobbling to the finish line
Kept
comes
it
the,
flat.
the Mercedes, the Maserati. That roll
How much
killed
damage
my
did
car.
you finish on?
49%.
What about you, Lewis?
I was on 20%. for the rest.
51.
51.
Oh, we can
I
say
finished
that.
with. I finished with 82.
Oh, you can start the point.
So yeah, I'll give you an extra point. Why not?
Oh no, we
Yay.
cancelled it. And he pushed me over the edge and caused more damage.
Because we kept track of it, why not? I'll give you another point.
Oh, okay.
This thing is very broken.
It looks
Yeah.
So the scores for our SUVs are, in first place, the Porsche with 16 points, and in second place, it's both me and the Dodge. And to be honest, I'm kind of kicking myself on 11 points. I'm kind of kicking myself for not giving bonus points out for the fastest lap on the off-road challenge, because I would have just had that. But there we go. According to our very thorough and scientific tests, the Porsche Macan is the best SUV that you can buy in Forza Horizon 4.
Oh yeah.
And the most boring.
It is, yeah, it's the obvious choice.
That's what I'm talking about.
Obviously, you've just fallen off there. And on that terrible disappointment, we now have to name the Maserati as the best, because it's still here.
What?
No, I drew with you. This was the unlikely option. I drew with you. Therefore, the Dodge is the best.
Let's have a vote. Which one would you have if money was no object in real
No
life?
object. Well, we did discover that the Maserati is something like, what was it, about 30,000 more in real life than both the Dodge and the Porsche. So if money was no object, I'd probably have the Maserati if it was the Porsche. I feel bad for saying that, but yeah.
And
So would I. Honestly, so would I. I love this Porsche, but
Actually,
it's the
so Lewis,
Maserati.
which would you have, I'm guessing?
let's be honest, you're both wrong because you'd either have a Stelvio or a Bentayga.
Yeah, the Stelvio.
I would have a
is the best.
Stelvio. Yes, I would have a Stelvio.
So there we go.
No,
In this very scientific test, we
wasted
proved that
time.
none of these are the best. And it's the Stelvio.
It's
It's
actually
actually
the
Stelvio.
Alfa Romeo Stelvio.
It's actually been the Alfa Romeo Stelvio. It's the one we forgot about.
Round of applause for the Stelvio.
Yes. So we've just wasted about, what, 20 minutes, 25 minutes of your time? Apologies for that
2
one.
hours.
Back to the castle. Which is just over there. So while the Porsche was the winner of our tests, I think all three of us would rather have an Alfa Romeo Stelvio than any of the cars that we brought along. Now, I did lap our SUVs around the track. Now, just a quick note on the Maserati and the Porsche. You could tell when you drive these two around the track that they are built by proper sports car makers, whereas the Dodge kind of isn't. It wallows, the Dodge wallows and slides around, but in a weird way that's kind of satisfying, sort of fun to drive. It's very different in the way it drives to the Porsche and the Maserati. Anyway, here are the times. I did also lap the Alfa Romeo Stelvio, as you can see. The three SUVs that we tested were all very close in lap time, but the Maserati just managed to edge out the Porsche. They were both incredibly similar in the way they drove. The Dodge doing better than I expected, but as you can see, the Alfa Romeo Stelvio, the one that we forgot to test, is about 2.5 seconds quicker than all three of our cars. So there you go. The conclusion of this test is essentially get an Alfa Romeo Stelvio if you have to have an SUV, of course. Alfa Romeo coming up out on trumps once again. Anyway, that is it for this video. If you have enjoyed it, please make sure to like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already to my channel. Also thank you to Tiger and Lewis for helping out with this. This was great fun to film. But until the next video, goodbye.